Movidius.
Movidius, natural language processing. Oh man, you say Movidius. So when you coming back? You coming back today or tomorrow?
I'm popping right out of here to the airport and
Nice.
flying on home.
Yeah. So next big thing on my calendar is the Night Attack. Live
2
in San
weeks.
Francisco.
Yeah. No, not this Saturday, but next Saturday we are Night Attack live piano fight. Probably should have plugged that. Oh well.
Yeah. We'll get that next week.
I have a feeling we're all right on crowd. So.
So title wise,
Wolfram ate my homework.
Like a wolf ate my homework, like a dog ate my homework.
Hungry like a Wolfram.
I'm a sucker for a Duran Duran illusion, so I may be overreacting there. Dark Lord Movidius is good too.
Movidius is Mo Awesome. They're not data caps, they're data suggestions.
That was good. I love that.
Collision with Destiny.
Oh, I submitted that one, so I like it.
Data Cows. Tech Gumbo. Steaming with Bitcoin, or Steaming Hot Bitcoins.
That sounds like something you'd find on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, right?
I have to say I'm partial to a Wolfram ate my homework.
Yeah, I can go with that. Justin, what do you think?
I think that's that to me was easily the most quirky. That and the idea that he wants the tables to be sung to you were the most
the music
the most
of the
quirky,
tables.
fun elements.
Yeah.
I mean, and when you think of God, I mean, listen, that dude is a genius in the purest sense. He is an intellectual giant, so much so that he took listen, this is a dude who took on science itself, the concept of science. So it's like he is certainly boundless in his ambition for what he can think through. But the when you think about it, you're like, okay, well that sounds kind of stupid, and then you think about it and you're like, oh wait, that is what we do. Like our brain is just like quirky in its way that it wants to accept data, and if you try to give it too much dumb data, then it rejects, and it makes you think about stuff like wearables. We get a ton of data from wearables, and we have no idea what to do with it, and so it makes you question exactly how good these wearables are to begin with, until we get a better way for us to feel good about the fact that we are collecting all of this stuff. So it really is, it definitely makes you think, and it shows you why Wolfram Alpha has been as successful as it has been, and I think it bodes well for where it goes in the future.
I mean, think about it. If we can get hungry like the wolf stuck in our head, wouldn't you rather use that power for good and get some data that you actually wanted to know stuck in your head? Like,
yeah, I mean,
makes perfect sense.
Just think of it like, okay, well, what's been the population of Cleveland for the past 5 years? And then read that to me in a way that like makes me really understand the difference between 2012 and 2011.
Yeah.
That's hard to do without it sounding dry and kind of boring. But if there is a way to do that gives you the same feeling as you do when you visualize it. Another thing.
I've had the Cleveland demographic table stuck in my head all day, Justin.
So one more thing that he said that'll be exclusive here to the after show is he actually kind of, and again, this is a man who took on science, right? So I don't think that he necessarily has a ton of sacred cows, nor was he really necessarily going after the principle, but he was talking about the Turing test and how Alan Turing, in designing it, that we think that it is a more elastic premise than Turing initially thought of it as. Like that Turing was looking at the Turing test based on the technology of the day. Mm-hmm. And as it is now, we do go back and forth with machines all the time, using voice to visual, or text to visual, or visual to voice. Like there are a lot of ways that we go back and forth with somebody that if the onus was on to humans to say, hey, give me, this kind of data, and then it was typed back to you, that would be indistinguishable. And what we almost gloss over is the idea that we have always had, we are almost blind to the idea that we have so many diverse ways to communicate with each other in technology, and that in mixing those and mixing and matching those, maybe we've already got systems that are indistinguishable from a human, if you were to put it in a situation where you also had these restrictions that I can say a thing into a microphone and then you respond either via text or via picture or something like that.
Yeah. That's fascinating. Yeah. The inelasticity of it is something I hadn't thought about before.
Dude is smart. I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all know. Stephen Wolfram
headline, folks, breaking news.
He's a smart human being. And I will say this. I had another interview with somebody that I won't name, but they were very, very smart. They were very intelligent, and they were so smart and so intelligent that half of what they said went right over my head, and there was a lot of me very politely nodding and smiling. Stephen Wolfram is somebody that is a legendary genius and was always, I think he understands, like Wolfram Alpha, that there is a human nature to the explanation of tech, and I think that breathes through in everything else that he does.
It shows in those random edges, or rounded, not random, rounded edges that you're talking about. Like he puts a priority on you understanding what he's trying to tell you.
Yeah. He's also very, very proud of Wolfram language. Like that dude, if he could write a diss track freestyle on every other computer language, he would do it, because he is very, very proud of, he is one bejeweled chain away from how proud he is of his creation.
Yeah. Don't step to Wolfram language.
All right. Well, I'm going to head off to the airport.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for going down there and covering that stuff. And is there anything else to throw in the treasure chest that you have?
So I in my haste to clear stuff off the card, I deleted the raw files of the interview with the one of the organizers. It was the interview that I chopped up for.
Sure, the one from yesterday, yeah.
For the thing from yesterday. However, I think I can pull that full interview back out of the GarageBand file that I have. Okay. So we can throw that in, and then I have a partial interview, the first 3 minutes of my interview with somebody that works on machine learning. So I can throw that in as well. And also after, I'll tell you what, my recorder, a robust piece of technology that only now, having been so frustrated with it, I had to, understand it more. Do I realize exactly how stupid I was on so many levels about how I was using it throughout this conference.
Live and learn. That's all there is to it. That's what you do.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, I've deleted whole interviews that took me a half hour to record and then had to do them over again.
I'm just going to bring you all in on a very complex moment in my life that happened yesterday afternoon, and it was at the exact moment that I realized that our entire interview was on 2 corrupted files. Stephen Wolfram stood up from the seat that he was sitting in front of me and shook my hand and said, "Those were very good questions." And so, man, it was a complex swirl of emotions as I had succeeded beyond my wildest dreams in doing a substantive interview with a tech luminary, and yet failed as a technician to record a single word of it.
Yeah, but now you know.
Now I know. Hey, listen, to be honest with you, Tom, as long as you feel as bad, or you feel bad for me, and you're not frustrated that we wasted the money that we spent on sending
that said shivers up my spine just you telling that story, because I've been there. It's not a good feeling.
Anywho, all right, guys. Well, I will see you on the flip side.
All right, man. Safe travels. Talk to you soon.
See ya.
All right.
Bye, Roger.
Hi, Ellie. we are in upload mode now, and Ellie is in sleep mode now. So I think we're just gonna hop off of the stream for now. But thanks everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you tomorrow with Darren and Lynn. Bye.